30 minutes of Impractical Jokers is what everyone needs every week. Trust me. Laughing that hard, it's the best thing for you. I'm CineStars Noah Kozlov, hanging out with two of the four Jokers, Q and Murr, Brian, Quinn, and James Murray. Murr, after that skydiving punishment, you said you needed 3 new best friends. How's that search going?
The search isn't going well. Apparently not many people like me.
Oh, that's not true.
No, you know what it is? I need new best friends, but I keep coming back to these guys.
It's like an abusive relationship.
It is.
You just can't get out.
What do you call it? What's that? Is it Stockholm Syndrome?
Yeah,
is that what
Stockholm
it is?
Syndrome.
Q, does it get any easier going through with all of this, saying, hey, mustache, or going face first into someone else's food at a restaurant?
No, not really, because like the second you feel you're better at it, you have to realize that there's 3 guys getting better at torturing you. So every time you raise your game, they raise theirs. It's horrifying. It's a horrifying spiral.
Was there a challenge that you just couldn't believe one of the guys actually went through with it?
That actually made it on air?
Yeah.
Because we've got some doozies that did not make it on air. I'll tell you a quick little story. We've only had the cops called on us a few times.
Few times.
But the most recent one was we were filming in a grocery store. It aired a few weeks ago, and we were working as the cashier at a checkout counter. And this woman comes up. She's got $100 worth of groceries. Sal rings her up, and at the end of the transaction, Sal's got the woman's credit card in his hand, and we told him to take out a cell phone and take a picture of the woman's credit card.
Yeah.
And he did, and then continued with the transaction, and she freaked out. And we quickly told her, it's a TV show, it's all a joke, but she still she freaked out so badly, she called the police on us.
Yes.
They came, they calmed her down, said that she wasn't being robbed or anything like that, and then they asked for pictures with us because they were fans of the show. So.
Which has happened almost every time we've gotten the cops called on us.
Yeah.
Cops are always like, oh man, can I get a picture of my daughter? It's great.
Yeah. When I was on the episode of To Catch a Predator, they were fans of the show too. And I took
Let
pictures.
them right out.
Great.
You'll never see that footage.
So, Murr,
Joking.
according to the podcast, how's that Joey Fatone call-out going?
Joey Fatone?
Yeah.
Why
That's
did you bring up Joey Fatone?
That's your guy now.
Oh yeah. Joey Fatone and I are arch enemies. I don't know if you know this.
I'm going to Vegas with Fatone in like 3 weeks.
Here's what happened, okay? Q didn't feel like performing one day. We were working as waiters in the Carnegie Deli in Manhattan. Right. Q didn't feel like performing, so behind our backs, he tweets Joey Fatone, hey, you want to be on the show? Joey Fatone shows up on set, takes Q's place in the challenge, and Q's like, you know what? Whatever Joey Fatone does, or if he fails or wins, I'll take whatever he does as my loss or my win.
Right.
And so we went down the line. Sal challenged him, Joe challenged him, and then it was all up to me. He beat Sal and Joe, and it was up to me to stump him when he was working as a waiter in the Carnegie Deli. And I told him to do something, and he did, and he looked in the camera, and he shot me a nasty look like, I got you, Murr. And he nailed the challenge. He won. He showed me up.
There's no stumping Fatone?
I can't believe it. So yes, I've issued a challenge to him publicly via Twitter. He names the time and place, and him and I, mano a mano, that's hand to hand,
Okay.
is what it means in Spanish.
All right.
And we'll settle this like men.
Any situation where Murr wins this?
No, I don't. I'll tell you why. Fatone, you're dealing with someone who has the confidence of having been in the biggest band in the world. He's got a swagger to him.
He does have a swagger.
So he's not he's not afraid. He's not intimidated.
We have a lot of similarities, though. You realize, he was in the most popular band in the world for years. We're big in Iowa, right? He's 36 from Brooklyn. We're 37 from Staten Island.
That's right.
He's got a very healthy bank account and career prospects.
Okay.
I've got free checking from Chase.
You're both carbon-based life
We're
forms.
basically identical.
Right.
Which of the guys do you enjoy getting the most?
Sal,
I think. Yeah, I would say. I've given up on Joe pretty much for the most part. Yeah, Sal. I feel bad when I do things to Murr. I never have that feeling when I do things to Sal.
No.
Yeah.
He has so many neuroses that it's just fun to keep poking. In next week's episode, in 2 weeks he loses, and we put him in a haunted cornfield.
Oh, it's great. It's going to be a new benchmark.
And he freaked out. He lost his mind.
Thursday nights at 10 Eastern Time on True TV. Impractical Jokers, a must-watch. Murr and Q, thanks so much for hanging out, guys.